Morning, all students from AKM 1I. Before we are starting our class, let's pray based on our own religion and belief. Praying, begin. Finish. All right, so today is the schedule for group 2 presentation, yeah? Discussion. After yesterday, we are watching their presentation on YouTube. All right, so group 2 complete. How about the members? Everyone come?
Kurang ya, tinggal David, ma'am.
Oh, so you're waiting for David, yeah. All right.
Yes.
So you have 5 members, yeah?
Yes.
Actually, you have 5 members, but David is not presenting, yeah, on video. May I know why?
I don't know, ma'am. Di centang satu. Nah, offline. He is offline.
Oh, I mean when you are recording the video, why David is not presenting?
His PC got a problem. He say that, and he
Yeah,
can do the record, either video and audio. And
but
because
why?
because the deadline is so short, we change his slide to Vera.
Oh, so Vera cover David's
Yes, Vera
part. Okay. So who arrange or make the PPT?
Vera.
Vera. Okay. All right. But if you're working in a group, okay, group 2 or other groups, I think you can have Zoom, yeah. You can use Zoom to record the presentation too. For example, like you have 5 members, so one member is screen sharing, and that person, your group mates that cannot, share screen, yeah, only explaining while in Zoom. So you can work together actually. You can use Zoom too, because I think like David sometimes come to my class, and then it seems like he can join Zoom. All right. So it's lesson, yeah, for all of you. You have a lot of way, yeah, to work, because we are working in a group, so you need to help each other. Because all right, let me keep by myself. All right. So today, group 2 will lead the presentation. And who's the MC today? Who?
Me, ma'am.
Oh, Heba. Okay. So as usual, yeah, please help me to copy all questions on Zoom chat, so every members can take a look what the question is. And as usual, you need to read the question first, and then after that, give opportunity for the audience to answer, and then after that, presenter group can give the answer. So yeah, I wish every members is participating well, yeah, because I'm thinking to put your participation score, yeah, participation score for this half semester into midterm score, ya. Saya mau meletakkan nilai keaktifan Anda ke menambah nilai tengah semester ini. Yeah, so I think you need to participate well, yeah, because because your score is not that good, guys. All right. Last time the score is not that perhaps you're not satisfied with your score. All right. And I think it's enough. Wait, I forgot one thing. Group members, presenter group, please make sure to recap the participation. Yeah, if somebody is asking or answering, you need to give points. So yeah, if you have question, you can ask me, presenter group or audience group. But I suggest all of you need to participate well in my class. That's all from me. And now I'm going to pass the opportunity to MC to lead the discussion. Yes, please.
So good morning. We are group 2. Me, Ilham, Farah, Kinanti, and Kelly. Yesterday we discussed about an oral presentation. So we talk about what is oral presentation and also what's the purpose of it and how to get ready for it. Also, we talk about the business report and the message and the email message, how to make it in the best way you could. So I hope that we could explain it well yesterday. So and cover all the idea. But since you asked questions, we will answer it today. I just want to copy the answer from the group WeChat. Ilham, can you copy the question and put it in the Zoom chat?
Okay. Wait.
Excuse me, ma'am. Yesterday, Kelly said that you will let him, I think, present his part on Zoom, right? Should it be now or maybe, I don't know.
Yes, because everyone need to present, but where is he?
Oh, he's not here yet.
Yes, so just leave it and you can lead the discussion.
Okay. Okay, so maybe we can just start the question. The first question is, what does the project leaders express mean and give an example? So, does anyone really know what does the project leaders express mean? And if anyone can also give an example about it? It's fine, you can maybe just answer even the half of the question. Anyone?
Excuse me, may I answer this question?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Well, my name is Vander Sirasa from Group 5. So a project leader is a professional who leads people and makes sure a project is carried through. And the project leader engage the team, motivating team, taking care of their needs and maintaining a friendly and productive work environment. For example, head of contractor, chief executive, or chairman of the organization. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Via. Actually, I agree with Via, but I will let another one from my group also explain this question. So, from my group, who will explain this question? I guess Farah. Farah, can you explain it?
Okay, I will explain about the question. The question is, what does the project leader's expertise mean, and give an example? So my answer is, the expertise of a project leader means the ability of a project leader which is to go from three basic competencies, which include conceptual competence or conceptual skill, social competence or humanity skill, and technical competence or technical skill. And for the example, conceptual competence can be seen in the leader's ability to formulate a company achievement strategy. In this case, it is necessary to have good conceptual skills so that company target can be achieved systematically and effectively. Social competencies can be proven by the ability of leaders to understand the surrounding condition and apply solutions for the good of the company and society. The technical competence processed by the leader is to understand in detail and completely about the systematic work. And for the example, Via is correct, like the leader of any project for the example. So that's my answer.
Okay, thank you, Farah. Does anyone else have an answer or maybe didn't understand the answer? You can directly ask. If no question about this question, we can just move to the next one, which is why do people embrace?
Wait a moment. After we are answering the question, I think it's better, yeah, if we are talking with somebody who asks. So I think this one is question from Tabah Rizky, right?
Yes.
Yeah, MC moderator, you need to ask Tabah Rizky whether he already understand the answer or perhaps he has another idea.
Okay, so Taba, did you understand the answer of the question or not?
Yeah, really. I'm really understand. The first when Via said is a project leader is a project is carried through the motivating group, example on contractor and etc. leader of carry project. And when Vera said is the expertise of a project leaders means the ability of a project leader which is developed from their basic competencies, which include conceptual competencies and conceptual skills and social competencies, or you can say is humanity skills and technical competencies. So the example is like contractor and etc. And when my argument is project leader skill is said to be successful if it can complete the work and achieve the goals at the beginning. The challenge is the job and the goal are often not one, and that's why being able to change focus quickly without neglecting other and setting priorities is a skill expected of a manager. And with all the responsibilities that come with it, there are a number of skills that need to be possessed in order for each task to run. And for the example is in good communication skills and attitude and interpersonal skills and making decision and solving problem. And the last one is ability to organize. So I really understand. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tab, and thank you all for the answers. Me too, I get really like clear idea about this question. I wasn't really focused about it before, but now I guess I'm fully understand it. So now we can move to the next question, which is why do people in presentation sometimes make unnecessary apologies? I guess this is easy question for me. I would say people say unnecessary apologize when they feel nervous. What do you all think? Any answer of this question? Maybe maybe Sania can answer it. Oh, anyone?
Can I answer it?
Yes, sure. Go ahead.
I think it's people make a lot of apologies, unnecessary apologies in a presentation, because for me it's like a polite form of manners. Sometimes you make unintentional mistakes and you didn't even know it, so it's necessary to apologize even though you didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, thank you, Erlinga. You guys please just answer it. You don't have to like have the perfect answer, but just try to answer so we can all participate in this meeting. I mean, for the grades, not for me, but anyway. Okay, can anyone from my group also try to answer this question?
I will answer the question. Why do people in presentation sometimes make unnecessary apologies? And my answer is usually the person who makes the apology is the person who lacks confidence in the presentation that will be made, or is still unsure about the material being presented. And apologizing is not really necessary because the majority of people do it just to cover up their unpreparedness or weakness. They hope that by apologizing, the audience will better understand this shortcoming and weakness. Thank you.
Okay, also thank you, Kinanti. I also think that people do unnecessary apologize when they feel nervous, or maybe they don't really comfortable or confident with their representation. So they think that maybe they do some mistake when they talk or present. So that's make them always questioning, maybe I did something wrong, maybe I didn't deliver the information in the correct way. So so they apologize, so the audience will not be like offended or mad at them. So also this is my answer. Devin, do you have anything to add, or didn't understand anything?
I'm agree with Kinan answer, and the conclusion is, in my conclusion, the person making the apology is less people believe in the presentation that will be made or still not sure about the material presented. They hope by apologizing the audience will better understand the shortcoming and the weakness of the presentation. So that's
Yes.
all.
Thank you,
Thanks.
David. Thank you. So if we all understand this question, we can also pass to the next one. The next one is from Clary Santi. It's in the bar conclusion of formal business reports. If you were writing your first business report and did considerable research, what would you do about documenting your source? Okay, so I think this is kind of hard question, but you also can please answer it. So, what would you do about documenting your source? No one? Excuse me, ma'am, if no one answers, should I pass the question of my group's member?
If nobody answer the question, I think you can choose. I think you can choose your classmate to answer the question, and then after that, after audience, then member from presenter group can answer it.
Okay, sure. Thank you, ma'am.
That's why we already have the question since yesterday, because I hope everyone is preparing. So I believe everyone is have the answer, but perhaps they're too shy to talk. So Heba, I think you can choose.
Okay, I will. So maybe Ryan can answer it. Can you answer, Ryan?
Sorry, but I will pass this question. Sorry.
It seems like it's hard, but I don't know if no one can answer it all. Okay, maybe I don't know, maybe Muhammad Ardi?
Yeah.
Can you answer this question?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I think it is depend on the because it is your first one, you know. Maybe you should take the reference from the book because from the book is more credible. I think because we learn from the school, from the teacher, so they gave more explanation about the book, and I think that is more clear for everyone. I think that's my answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I also think that when you do your first report, you should be learning about it before you do it. So you need maybe to ask someone who maybe works and know more about work than you, or maybe you can read about how you're documenting your source. So you should have an idea before you do it, so you can do it in the right way. But I want someone of my group to maybe explain it wider and like explain it more. So from my group, who will answer this question?
Okay, I will answer Kaurizanti question. In the part conclusion of formal business report, if you were writing your first business report and did considerable research, what would you do about documenting your search? And my answer is, if you want to make a formal business report and have multiple resources and you want to include them in the report, you can include the cited section of the work of reference after the appendix section. The source listed must match the in-text citation in the report whenever you borrow work or ideas from published and unpublished source. Regardless of the format of the documentation, you must include the author, title, publication date, page number, and other important data. For electronic reference, include the foregoing information, post the internet address. Yes. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you again, Kinanti. So after Kinanti explanation, I hope Clarice and T could understand the answer. Could you, Clary?
Thank you for early answer and Chinanti answer. Yes, I got it for answer Chinanti and RD. So the conclusion, my question, if you want to make a formal business report and have to multiple source and you want to include them in the report, and then the RD answer it's agree because usually we got the search from the books or internet or journal. So the source list must match in the text citation in the report whenever you borrow words or ideas from published or unpublished source. So for electronic reference, usually include the foregoing information plus the internet address or URL and then leading to the citation. Thank you, Kinanti and RD answer.
Okay, thank you, Santi, for the question, and thank you also, Kinanti and Ardi, for the answer. Also, if you all understand this question, we can pass to Ardi question. How do we look for research or confirm data that makes our presentations trustworthy? So this question is basically asked about how you can get the data from trustworthy source. I think this question is not hard, so you can answer it by yourself. Not let me choose, please.
Can I answer RD question?
Yes, sure.
Okay, I'm Santi from Group 1. For question RD, to be accepted as trustworthy source, basically qualitative research must demonstrate that data analyzed has been conducted in a precise, consistent, and exhaustive manner through recording, and then disclosing the methods of analyze with enough detail to enable the reader so determine whether the process is credible. That's all my answer for the question, RD. Thank you.
Thank you, Santi. Do anyone else have answer? I would like to take another answer also.
I think I have a different answer.
Okay.
Okay, Via first. Ladies first.
Okay, ladies first.
Okay, thank you, Titan. If you want to make the presentation trustworthy, we can use a lot of data. For instance, give the statistic, table, or graphic that will be support your material. Second is give the expert opinion, such as if we would talk about the academics, we just say like, according to the expert, blah, 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 and we can allude with our opinion or statements. So how about to get the sources? We have to look in for on the credible website, something that more legit. For example, on the journal, personal website that has already recognition, ebook website like Google Scholar, reputable article, or anything. And also, we must avoid the doubtful sources like blah blah blah.blogspot.com or tumblr.com, and something that was taken without knowing where the source came from. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Viv, for answering. Erlanga, you can answer now.
Basically, I have the same answer as Via. First, you need to understand what your question are in the first place. You need to you need to do a thorough research on that question specifically, and then you search it on the Google or Bing or any other search engine. And make sure that website that you're searching in is a trustworthy website. For example, Wikipedia, and like Via said, Google Docs or Google Form, or maybe you can just find a journal that in line with the question that you want to answer. Okay, that's all for my answer.
Okay, thank you, Erlanga. And thank you all for this question answer. Actually, we want to play a game after this question, but I will let Ilham manage it. Ilham, can you? Okay, talk.
Okay. Now I will. We will play a game. We'll answer the RD question first. So how do we look for research or confirmed data that makes our presentation trustworthy? Actually, Titan and the answer is maybe same like me. So the way we look for data that will be trusted by audience is to find and save or store a lot of data, otherwise quantitative, and we will separate which one are more valid and credible to include in our presentation. So the result is more qualitative and can be present by comparing the previous data so that the audience has more trust for our presentation and understand what are we saying. So now we will play a game. I will share screen.
I think you can ask RD whether you already answered this question or not.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, RD, how about your opinion about my answer?
Yes, thanks. Thank you for all of the answer. I think why I need to ask this kind of question, because in this day, because of digitalization, all of the people have an access to the internet. So some of them are not credible and maybe you can call it as a hoax or fake news. So I think it really important to have the credible resource such as a journal and other web web journal and ask the expertise. Also, you need to analyze the insight for the qualitative article or something like that. Thank you. I think I understand. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, RD. And now we will play a game in Kahoot. Wait, I will say screen. Okay, wait. Okay, guys, you can open Kahoot first, and I will share the code after you open it. So this is the game pin. You can fill the pin now. Okay, Devin Sandy have already entered the room. Santi. Okay. Okay, Ardi, Sanya, Wahyu. Okay, nice. Ailangga. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Who is R? Ryan? Oh no, I don't. Kiki Comel. Okay. Bismillah Tapa. Mantap. Okay. 17%. Okay, reach the scale permit, yeah. Ma'am, I have a question. Our member can join this too or no?
Up to you. You are the one who bring this game. Up to you.
But we already know the answer, so if we participate, yeah, we will.
Yeah.
I think you have 19 student, yeah?
Yes, I think.
So, oh, why?
Please
Why
come
it's
back.
not-
Okay.
2% again.
1%.
Oh, one.
Yeah, because Cory is not come to the class today.
Oh, okay. Okay, 1% again. Who is that?
Who didn't join yet ya? You can ask. Siapa yang belum gitu?
Oh, hey, ayo, siapa itu? Siapa yang belum ini? Masuk, ayo. Masuk. Come on, guys.
If no, I think you can start the game. Oh, Via is gone.
Oh yeah, Via.
Yes.
Okay, 19%. I will start now. Okay, oral presentation quiz, guys. 2, 1. So question number 1 is, what is the biggest problem with most oral presentation? Okay. You can choose, guys. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the answer is a failure to focus on a few principal ideas. Oh, for question, for answer, oh, it's okay, it's okay. It's just a first. Okay, Reese, you are in the first place. Okay, next, Sandy and Jessica. Good. Okay. Number 2, what is the good speaker qualities? Come on, guys. It's easy. Oke, 13 anak, 14, 15. Nah, jawabannya itu he formed a bond with the audience, guys. So, good speaker is make a suatu hubungan bersama audiensnya. Jadi kalian tidak harus tidak harus diam dan bicara saja. Oke. Raise again, and Jessica and Erlangga. Next. Number 3, what will you do before doing presentation? Okay. Try to calm down, make eye contact, preparing and test your equipment, or enter the stage. Okay, to answer again. Good. This is a tricky question, but this is the right answer if you understand our material. Okay, Airlangga has three correct answer. Good, Airlangga. Nice for Riz and Jessica. Next, number 4. Is it true that deep breathing is a way to calm down before presentation? Okay, true or false? One again. Oh, which answer false? So if you understand my explanation to yesterday, saya menjelaskan kalau deep breath itu adalah salah satu way to calm down before presentation, guys. Nice. Okay, Airlangga is 3-4. Nice. Okay, number 5. There are 3 things we must do to providing reduce, including introduction, transition, and what? Summary, heading, table, or grades. Okay, 16 answer. Oh, most of you false. I think it's tricky too. It's okay. One. Okay, Riz in the first place, and Jessica and Erlangga. Oh my. Top round. Which of the following is the way to analyze data? It's number 6 question. But come on. You can, guys. You can. Oh, okay, 17, 18. One again. Okay, most of you. A, B, C, and correct. So this is the right answer daripada table, grids, and correlation. Okay, next. Okay, Erlangga and number 2, and Riz still number 1. Good. Next. Okay. 7. Which of the following is not a thing we shall do to write short informal reports? You can choose. Okay, 3 answer. 4. Okay. 6, 7, 12. So guys, it's not the thing we should to do, right? So from our report is measure our central tendency, not the three ends per line. Okay, we will next. Ailanga in 3 and Zendi become 2. Second. Nice. And Riz, you're still number 1. Wow. Okay, number 8. Is it true that there are two types of progress and term report, namely internal and external? Okay, 14, 15, 16, 17, 2 again. Okay. So, is it true, guys? Not false. Two type of progress and term report is internal report and external report. Next. Are you still number 1? And Sandy number 2 and RD number 3. Okay, next. Which of the following is not a component of former proposal? Yeah. Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, come on, come on, come on. It's a promotional tool, guys. So, 332. It's okay. Two question again. Okay, are they in a streak of 3? Sandy number 3 and Ray still number 1. Oh, he's in the high cross. Okay, next. Okay, 10 of 10. The best way to prepare an executive summary is to. This is the last question. Come on, come on. You can do it, guys. Okay. Okay, good. So the answer is start with a goal. So your idea and your tujuan kamu itu terpatokkan ya. Okay. So we see the podium now. Number 3, Jessica. Oh my. Okay, number 2 is RD. And 1, yes, of course, it's Riz. And runner-up is Zandy. Good. Tinggi sekali skornya. Okay, sorry. Okay, thank you guys for joining this game. After this, we discuss again about the question. Thanks. Back to Hiba.
Yes, thank you all for joining the game. And who's Riz, by the way? I don't know. Oh, you, okay, I understand. So we can go back to the question. Now, via another question. So, how to build confidence when speaking in public and get people interested in our conversation, and give an example. So, how you all build the confidence for talking in front of maybe many people? Who can answer it? Okay, Wahid.
Can I?
Okay.
To build self-confidence, I think we can start by talking to our close friend and interacting more with other people. And to make people interested in our conversation, must pay attention to the person we are talking to. In order to determine the right topic, we can choose interesting conversation topics, not boring, and make other people want to know more about the conversation. And the conversation discussed should be easy to understand. For example, we have a conversation with elementary school children. we have to discuss topic that elementary school children know. For example, we talk about hobbies, about favorite character, or about food. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. I agree with Wahyu's answer. I think it's like truly correct. But we can also hear Yunia answer.
Okay, how to be confident when speaking in public? The first is focus your mind with positive things. The second is always motivate yourself with sentence that can be an encouragement to yourself. The third is increase the sense of courage in yourself. The fourth is arm yourself with knowledge. The five is prepare yourself directly. The six is don't to be afraid to make mistake. And the seven, doing exercise such as speaking in front of mirror. And how to get people interest in our conversation. The first is choose in interesting topic. The second is don't talk too much. The third is make information easy to understand. The fourth is become a reliable communicator. And the fifth is focus on what's important. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Yunia, for the answer. I also agree with you. Okay, it seems like Rizky Safiya want to answer too. You can go ahead.
Okay, I think. Wait, I'm sorry. How to build confidence when speaking in public is for the first is we can inhale and exhale with a deep breath, and the second is when we are presentation, we can apa ya, to put people like they are no head, like mereka tidak punya kepala, jadi kita akan merasa lebih percaya diri dan yeah, and when we talk when we presentation, we should focus on our material, not our audience. So we could never and get people interested in our conversation. We used to make a topic that entertain our audience. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rizky. I think, yes, there's a multiple ways to build the confidence and everyone has his own. It seems like you all love the question, so Taba, you can also share your answer, please. Go ahead.
May I additional answer?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I got 4 points for make confidence when we speak in public. So the firstly is a relaxed mind before speak. It's normal to think before speaking in public. However, don't let this destroy your performance. And when invited to speak, usually the test will increase the thing that can be done. That can be done to overcome this is to take a lot of breath until the mind feels a little relaxed. And two, don't make the eye contact with the audience. Eye contact is important in talking to other people, both in large forums and small groups. With eye contact, comfortable communication atmosphere will be created. So, and the three, don't hurry, speak and calmly. The purpose of speaking casually is speaking in a relaxed rhythm without reducing the formal impression. One way is to speak slowly, and the last one is focus and goals. Talking to other people in the world of work is fun, because in addition to communicating opinions well, the speaker must also be able to make the audience believe in what is conveyed, but that doesn't mean it's forced in order to be trusted. Be by the audience. When speaking, you must be able to show feelings and emotion, and with the feel when speaking, it will liven up the atmosphere and look like what it is. And this as well is an explanation and example. So that's my answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Actually, it's a great answer. I think you really looked for it. We can also take the Vin answer. Do you still want to answer, Davin?
Yes. So by practicing and preparing so as not be nervous in public speaking and increase vocabulary so that the recipient is not confused when spoken to. And if talking with a friend, don't talk fast and not too short. For example, instead of saying drink this tea, you can declare this is the glass contain a liquid that is the calm for you. That the words are that are evocative in a conversation and your listener will be interested. That's all my answer.
Okay, thank you. I also agree with you. If I will add an additional answer, that will be building confidence is different from one person to other. But for me, I think you accept that you will make some wrongs. Maybe when you talk, if you talk in other language, maybe some words you will not say it right, but you should like accept that it's fine, and you will learn by the time. And about how to get people interested with you, it's just you need to talk in interesting topics. You need to talk in topics that two of you really know about it. But I will let one of my group talk more about this question. Anyone of my group want to answer?
Okay, it's me. Actually, you guys has a good answer. My answer is just a little. Okay, I will explain mine. Wait. So, in my opinion, we can build on our confidence when making presentation by doing several ways. So, before the presentation, like the game before, you can take a deep breath, nafas dalam-dalam, to calm yourself down, and then try to talk your topic. Two is same like Nanda answer. So use positive talk to yourself. Try to stay confident and believe that you can get past other negative feeling. And three is for during a presentation. So when you presentation and talk and and you feel fear or nervous, so you can turn your nervousness, fear, and restlessness into a sense of excitement, enthusiasm with your when you start talking your topic. So if we can do that when we speaking in front of a crowd or public, then we will follow her own path or her. Then we will follow our own path, our own communication to public. So it will bring out it will bring out our own charisma to make people interest, and that will be a pleasure for itself. So that's my answer. Pia, you understand it?
Well, okay. So many answer in my question. Thank you for your answering to my question, guys. I really appreciate it. So I think your answer is almost same, right? I can conclude that on the first question, I asked about how to build confidence when speaking in public. So I get the conclusion. The first thing, we can talking to close friends. Then the second is focus on your mind, motivate, encourage, and prepare yourself first. Don't be afraid to make any mistake in the public. make practice in the mirror, and we can also increase the vocabulary. Inhale and exhale before talking, relaxing your mind. Don't make the eye contact, so it can make nervous. But instead of it, you can see the between of the eyebrows. So in the second question, I asked about how get people interested in our conversation. I get conclude that pay attention to other, make the people want to know about the topic, start with anything that we like so that the topic will flow it, more entertaining, or anything that the both are interesting the topic. Don't talk too much that anything not interested. So that's my conclusion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Avia, and really thank you for asking this question, because this question let the people like really join the class. So after we heard many answers about this question, we can move to the next one, which is in the slides for audience fall into 4 category: friendly, natural, uninterested, hostile. Can you explain and filter each category? So, okay, Sania Vela. Okay, go ahead.
My answer is friendly audience is the type of communicates the type of listener, reader, viewer who has a positive disposition towards information presented by the communicator. And a natural audience is an audience that has a natural attitude, does not take sides with the communicator or on the information conveyed by the communicator. And unidirectional communication. Unidirectional audience is an audience that is indifferent to the communicator and to the information he receives. And the last, the hostile audience is the type of communicant, listener, reader, type of audience who has a negative disposition toward health information presented by the communicator. I think is
Okay, thank you, Sania. Okay, so many answers for this question. We can take Via answer now.
Okay, the audience for the first thing is friendly. The audience will like you as the speaker and the topic that being discussed. It means that they interest and will to hear more and more. The characteristics are audience always smiling, the eye contact more intense, and feel pleasant. The second is neutral. Basically, they are calm, rational, and more objective to the topic that being discussed. Well, in this type, we should avoid humor and personal stories because the audience doesn't need that. We just focus to use facts, statistics, expert opinion, comparison, or anything that more rational, because in this type, usually we talk about the issue, how to solve the problem, and many more. The third is uninterested. Basically, the audience not interested about the topic. Usually, they have short attention spans, inconvenience, and they may be there against their will. To solve this, we can use humor or starting a joke, make the ice breaking, powerful quotation, and startling statistics. The last thing is hustle. They want to take charge or to ridicule the speaker. They may be defensive, emotional, or we can assume that they not believe to you as the speaker. In this type, we should avoid anything about humor and anecdote because the audience will not respect to you. So we can focus to use objective data, facts, or expert opinion to make the audience feel, okay, the speaker is credible. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, Fia, this is a great answer. Thank you so much. Davin, do you want to add your answer?
Okay, so for the first is friendly audience is one who largely agrees with the speaker position, but not completely. And the second is neutral audience is one in which the majority of the listener have not reached a decision about the thesis, and the third uninterested is something they're not interested in or they disagree with the premise, and the last is hostile audience, the one that already disagree with the speaker position. That's my answer.
Thank you so much, Javin. The last answer, I guess, it's Azza. You can give us your answer, please.
Okay, thank you. So the first is friendly. It means that the audience is like and interesting with the presentation. The topic is suitable with their mind. And then second is neutral. It means they just follow the flow. They not like or doesn't like the presentation. And then uninterested, it means that they not really in the presentation. They will mostly talk with their friend and doesn't pay attention with the presentation. And fourth is hostile. It means that they not suitable with the presentation, didn't agree with the speaker, and usually they're like cross their hand and have a face that doesn't smile at all. That's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So actually, you all like answer the question, and I think I don't have too much to explain since you all explain it. But short explanation about it. Friendly audience is most. It's like the audience who really react with the speaker. So they make him feel like the subject that he talk about is interesting. They try to ask question, maybe also I don't know, like really react with him, like make him feel like he is saying something important. He is giving them the subject as good as possible. And if we want to make an example, like in this presentation, we can say maybe it's like Via and Davin, they are friendly, so they answer the question, they participate. Second is natural. Natural, they usually just come. They want to listen to the topic. They don't really care about participate in it. But in the same time, you can see that they are interested. The third is uninterested. Uninterested who, like usually the people that don't really want to present this presentation. They don't want to be here, or maybe the subject of the presentation isn't really interesting for them. Maybe they like the student. Sometimes you like having to present any presentation that you don't really want to be part of it. So you feel like bored when this will end, and many questions about this. The last type is hostile. Hostile is usually insulting the speakers. They feel like they don't really respect him, maybe, or they don't feel comfortable to hear him. So they try to make him like, okay, just finish your work and go. We don't want to hear. We don't care. They don't really enjoy the presentation. So this is the four most common category of the audience. And since Rizki Akbar, who the one asked this question, I want to hear also his answer and if he understand the answer of this question.
Okay, thank you, Sania, Via, Devin, Azza. I think so. The conclusion from the question is neutral friendly audience is the type of has positive disposition, and neutral is has our audience that has a neutral attitude, and the hostile audience is the type of communication who has a negative disposition, and uninterested audience is a audience that is not interested about a topic from communicator. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And also additional answer, I think if you understand your audience, that will be easier for you to deal with them. For example, if most of your audience is friendly, you won't take another way. If maybe they like 90% of them is uninterested, you will take another way. So you need to understand your audience so you can make the best presentation you can. Now, since we talk about this question, we can pass to the next one, which is, can you give an example about good oral presentation and the great oral presentation? It's like, what's the difference between them? When you say that is a good presentation and when you say this is a great one. So any answers? I think this is pretty easy question. Come on, guys, who didn't participate at all. I don't want to choose, but if you make me, I will do it. It's fine. Maybe Dela can answer this question.
Okay, the difference between a good presentation and great presentation. A good presentation should have a good subject matter, should match with the objective, should best fit the audience, and should be well organized. But the great presentation takes the audience through an emotional journey that creates a reason to decide right here, right now. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dela. Okay, I want to hear another answers. It's just your opinion. When do you say this is a good presentation, and when did you say this is a great one? It's an opinion question, so you all can really participate. Any answer? Okay, maybe. Oh. I don't know, maybe Ryan can answer this question. I insist that he should answer anything.
Okay, I think it's the difference between good oral presentation and great oral presentation is like the great oral presentation is be like more interactive with the audience, and so the communicator is so talkative with the audience, so the audience will be feel so interested with the main topic that the communicator material, and so like that. I think, in my opinion, is like that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your opinion and for your answer. So, another opinion? The last one. Okay, maybe Sabrina.
Yes, Hava. Can you repeat your question because my connection so bad?
Okay. Can you give an example about good oral presentation and great oral presentation? When did you think this presentation is good, and when did you think this presentation is great?
Okay, give me a second.
Yes, sure. I think since Sabrina is thinking now, we can take another answer and then we can hear her answer again. So, Clarisanti, do you have an answer about this question? Just say your opinion. It's not necessary to be a complete answer, or I don't know, just your opinion. Okay, I will answer this question first, and then maybe if you want to add any answer, you can just answer it. I think the difference between the good oral presentation and great oral presentation is the good oral presentation is usually if you like did all the good step and did the steps in the correct order. So you make a beginning and then you build the presentation and then you conclude it. The conclusion, I mean, it's like you said in the conclusion, all the summary of the presentation. So the presentation is completely talk about subject, like I'm fully interested. So you cover all the subject, you maybe answer all the question, you make it really clear for all the audience that hear the presentation. But the great presentation is usually the presentation that people and audience is interested in. It's like when they join your presentation, they will feel like they having fun, and in the same time they getting a new information and they fully understand about the subject that you talk about. So I think this is the different. And also I think you can decide what presentation that you can do, but the audience will say if this is a good presentation or maybe a great presentation, but you need to try to make it as good as possible that you can. So this is my answer and my opinion about this question. And maybe now any one of you can like add his answer or add his opinion. Also no.
Okay. Heba last time called me, right?
Yes.
Okay, the answer are for different good oral presentation and great oral presentation. Good oral presentation usually is talk to the audience and have connecting between presenter or MC with audience, and then talk only when you have something to say. The material is be logical to inform for audience. And the great presentation focus on your audience needs and smile and make eye contact with your audience, and then show your passion and connect with your audience, and then tell story for to be presentation. It's not boring. It's all my answer. Thank you.
Thank you. This is actually also a good answer for this. I think this question may take multiple answers because it's like an opinion. It doesn't have any standards, but the audience will feel if the presentation is good or great. So Sabrina, do you still want to answer?
I think I can like tell detail, but I think as a good presentation is on the presentation topic that you tell, which mean to your audience learn all the data and information related to the topic of presentation from the big picture, like up to the picture to the details, how like that.
Okay, thank you for your answer. It's also correct. So after we discuss like maybe 3 answers, we can go back to Jessica. Do you understand all the answer and do you want to add anything?
Thank you guys for answering my question. So I get the conclusion, the difference between good oral presentation and great oral presentation. When we have a good oral presentation, there are a good organization. The communicator did all good steps and concludes the summary, answer all questions, and have connecting with audience, and the material isn't hard. And the great oral presentation, it is more interactive with audience. Communicator will be talkative. People are interested and having fun, feel interested, and focus on audience mate. I think it's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jessica, for the question. And yes, basically, I think the only standard that you can say if it's good or great presentation is how much you communicate with the audience. So we can move to the last question for today. It's a Safiri question. Can you give an example about preparing short analytical report with direct and indirect strategy? No one will answer that, right? I know it. But this question, I think, need objective
Can I
answer.
answer the question?
Yes, please.
Okay, so for direct strategy is like first you need to identify the problem, and second, announce the recommend. Third, explain more fully. Fourth, include a discuss of pro, con, and cost. Five, conclude with a summary specific. And then the indirect strategy first is refers to the problem in general term. Two, describe the problem. Three, discuss alternative solution. And fourth, present the most promoting last. And fourth, show how to advance of your recommendation. And the last is summarize your recommendation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is a great answer. We can take Taba answer now.
Okay, when direct strategy and when you use the direct approach, the main idea is such as recommendation, conclusion, or request comes in the top of the document, followed by the evidence. There is a deductive argument. This approach is used when your audience will be neutral or positive about your message. And the second is a indirect strategy. And in the indirect strategy, the evidence is presented first, leading therefore to the main idea. This is inductive argument. This approach is best if your audience may be displeased about or may resist what you have to say. And I have to example when in direct and indirect. And the first indirect is since the company's founding 25 years ago, we have provided regular repair service for all our electric appliances, and the service has been an important selling point as well as a source of pride for our employees. However, we are paying a high price for our image. Last year, we lost $500,000 is on our repair business. And the second is indirect message. And since the company is founding 25 years ago, we have provided regular repair service for our electric appliance. This surprise has been an important selling point as well as source of pride for our employees. However, the repair business itself has consistently lost money. That's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you. This is also a great answer. We can take Clarice to answer now.
Okay, for the question, Kiki, actually it's different contains format in analytical reports by indirect and direct strategy. The first I explain direct strategy, usually using content. The first introduce problem briefly. After that, present recommendation immediately. The third justifies recommendation by explaining, for example, products and benefits. After that, you can give impact and reliability maximum items. And the last, explain recommendation in more detail, specific action to be taken. So the indirect strategy, the first introduce purpose of report, tell methods of data collection and previous organizations. After that, this note, avoid revealing recommendation immediately for indirect strategy. The next use headings that combine function and description. After that, the last format is discuss effective and alternative for analytical reports. Thank you. That's all my answer for question, Kiki.
Yes, thank you for this answer. You all answer correct answers, but I will also take Kelly answer because he's from my group, so I want to hear his opinion about this question. Okay, you can go, Kelly. Hey, Kelly, can you hear me? You can share your answer. Hello, okay.
Sorry, ma'am. David, maybe still bad connection or wait.
Yes.
I already make him as co-host of this Zoom, but it seems like no respond. Yeah, even I asked to unmute, start video, it doesn't work. I don't know what's wrong with it.
If he can't share his answer, maybe another one from my group can answer it for now. Ilham, you can answer the question.
Okay. So, can you give an example about preparing short analytical report with direct and indirect strategy? So the answer is with direct strategy, you always present the purpose of the document and give the detail in the body. Meanwhile, when preparing the indirect strategy, you always present the evidence. So that's my answer.
Okay, thank you. We can come back to the one who asked this question. Rizky Safilia, can you do you understand all the answer and do you have anything to add?
Yes, I think It's your answer is correct. Also, the conclusion is when the direct strategy is it's contain a non-sensitive topic and it's direct natural, like Taba said, and it's content a solution action with verb, and it's content a conclusion. And for the indirect strategy is prepare the evidence and it's presented first. Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rizky, for the answer. And thank you all for answering all the questions that we already asked and that another classmates asked. I think today's discussion was really interesting. A lot of you has participated. Um, so yes, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Yes,
Yes,
Heba, you want to
I
say
wanted,
something?
yes, I wanted to say, David maybe cannot attend, so maybe he will not be able to discuss his part. I don't know.
What?
Since Kelly
Oh.
can't unmute himself. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why. I already make him as co-host of this Zoom meeting, and also I press us to unmute, but perhaps the device, perhaps David device, because I'm as a host right now, I didn't block anyone, yeah, so everyone can participate. So I think the device of you, or perhaps the your Zoom is not update. You need to update your Zoom in your device. So I think I'm wanna give you opportunity, yeah, the last opportunity for classmate who didn't participate at all and in today's meeting. If you want to say something related to today's topic about oral presentation and also a report, yeah. If you want to give conclusion or what you have learned based on the yesterday's presentation and also today's discussion. If you want to say something, everyone, especially for you who didn't participate yet, you can give your, what is it, your conclusion, please. Yeah. Ryan, Sabrina, David, Solekah, Sandy, Natatsa. Do you have any conclusion of today's topic? I'm waiting.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I was already participate in this presentation.
Oh yeah, but if you want to say something, it's okay.
I think no.
No, I think somebody is raising hand. Yeah, Sandy.
Yes, and so in here I can include about how to build confidence when speaking in public and get people interested in our conversations. So my answer is we must to learn.
Why? Why you turn off your microphone? Please turn on your microphone.
Okay. So in this discussion, I have include about how to build confidence when speaking in public and get people interested in our conversations. So how to build it? We can train ourselves to with use free time to practice giving speech or speaking in front of the mirror. And we need to don't care what people say and they don't contribute anything to your life. And then number three, to learn, we must learn to convey narrative well and do not be afraid
to fail. So that's my conclusion.
All right. How about the others? If you have conclusion or what you have learned based on today's discussion, you can share your, what is it, your idea, yeah, please. Oops, I need to turn off my. Yes, the other classmate, please. Enough? All right, so David, can you, oh, Natasha, yes, please.
In communication, we ask to have a great voice and a word can understand with our participation. We must brief and believe to ourselves and focus it on our material.
That's all?
Yes.
Okay,
that's
how about
all.
the others? We still have time. Last chance, yeah, last chance to get your participation. Okay, David, can you hear me? Can you turn on your microphone, camera?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Finally. So what you did? So what you did? So you can turn on your microphone. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
What you did before? So right now you can turn on your microphone because I didn't change anything.
Yeah, I just repressed it now. I tried it first, but it refused. Now I did it again.
Okay, so it works, yeah. So it works. How
Yeah,
about the camera?
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Okay. So now, do you have any opinion about today's meeting? Are you participating for the beginning?
Yeah, actually, I would have given my answer before, but because of some restriction, maybe my device was rejecting everything. What I can just say as a conclusion is that in this meeting, most especially to me, I've now understood how the direct and indirect strategy works, by the way, and the example. So that's what I know, and I believe everyone have understood as well.
That's all? Don't you want to say something because you are a presenter, member from presenter group?
Yeah, actually, I was saying I would have given my answer. I was having an answer. I was having a question to answer, but because they have been answered all, that's why I was like, I don't think I should give my answer again.
Okay. Yes. How about the Soleka? How about Soleka? Do you have any conclusion or what you have learned based on today's meeting?
I have conclusion about confidence when speaking in public. When we speak in public, we can focus your mind with positive things. Arm yourself with knowledge and always motivate yourself with sentence that can be an encourage to yourself. Enough.
That's all. So that's what you learned today.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we already finished, yeah, the discussion stage of chapter. What is it? Chapter, yeah, about oral presentation. the main topic is oral presentation, but we not only learning about how we present something, we also learn about reporting. Yeah, because reporting is something that always appear in every activities. When you are communicating with others at school, at work, you always have report. That's why reporting also include in today's meeting. But next time, I think next week we will cover another chapter related that more focus on report. But at least you know, when you want to present something, you need to make preparation. What things we need to prepare? Oh, I think yesterday group 2 already give points. Give points what we need to prepare. The draft, perhaps. You need to understand who is your audience, and also you need to understand what is it? What is the event is, and then how long the duration of your presentation. And in preparing presentation, you need to practice. If you want to deliver materials, you need to practice. And also right before the presentation, usually you will feel nervous, like somebody's question before. When you feel nervous, what will you do? All right. And after the presentation, you need to follow up. You need to evaluate yourself between whether, I already deliver all idea, or perhaps I think I did some mistake in this part, so later I need to more practice so I can avoid the same mistakes in the future. We learn those things, and every of you guys, all of you will present something. In my class, in other courses, you need to present something. I wish this material can help you. I wish this material can help you to be better when you want to present something in preparation, and also in delivering message, and also after the presentation, when you are evaluating yourself, you can do better. All right. So for the next schedule, I think what time is it? What date? November 2nd, I'm asking group 3, please prepare your presentation. I wish on Monday we will have a YouTube presentation. After that, on Tuesday we will have another discussion, and after that we will have a special topic of presenting. We will have a practice. Around week 12, so around November 15 or 16, I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to ask all students here to present something. So the topic is, you can choose the topic that you like. So choose any topic that you like, and then try to present the idea, present the topic you choose to your friends. The audience is our classmates. So you can present to your classmate, and the duration is not more than 10 minutes. Not more than 10 minutes. 5 minutes is better. Around 5 minutes is fine. So give presentation about 5 minutes. The topic is up to you, something that you like. The audience is our classmate. When you are presenting something, you need to prepare many things. You need to prepare the setting, or perhaps you need to have PowerPoint. It's okay. You have another, another tools, or you want to have something to show your topic. When you are delivering your topic, you are not using PPT, but using something, alat peraga. What is alat peraga in English? You can choose whatever, any setting that you like, that's suitable with your idea. For example, I want to deliver a topic about tourism in my town. I have PowerPoint that show the idea, what ideas I'm going to deliver. And then I deliver my presentation for around 5 minutes. Under 5 minutes is okay, but you need to make it compact. Yeah, you need to give information to the audience. After that, perhaps we can give 1 or 2 questions from audience. Yeah, if audience want to ask question, you are allowed to do so. And after that, we are going to the next presenter. So around Monday or Tuesday, 15 or 16 November, you are going to present. And you need to present it live. So you need to prepare and also check the connection and stuff. I think that's all, yeah. The topic is up to you. And later, I'm going to give you the form of grading form. So I will give you grade based on your presentation. Yeah, what is how you deliver your message, and also how is your performance, because presenting is not only reading. Yeah, when you're presenting something, try to communicate, try to engage with audience. Yeah, because I give grade based on your materials and also how you can engage with the audience, and also any kind of tools that you use, perhaps PPT or video or music. Yeah, I will give you a grade based on that. And also the etiquette, yeah, etiquette during the discussion. One good etiquette is smile in front of camera, and then friendly with a good tone, good paralinguistic message. Yeah, do you still remember nonverbal message, paralinguistic message? When you are explaining something, use the right tone and also use the right volume, tempo, and also smiling in front of camera. And I think last thing, no, only four, because performance itself is performance, and also your clothes or your appearance or stuff, that's become one, from 4 performance. So you have around 2 weeks, around 2 weeks to prepare your presentation. Only 5 minutes, but you need to prepare hard, because this is presentation, not reading. Okay, you need to prepare a lot. Any question related to the practice? Oral presentation practice. Quite easy, quite easy. Right. Before we end this meeting, I'm going to show you. Oh, wait. I'm going to show you the best presenter, the best presenter from the last topic about content creator. Perhaps you guys already got your score, but some is not yet. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, sorry, Heba. You didn't submit the video. Is that right?
I submitted.
Really, I cannot find your video. That's why I didn't grade you yet.
You mean
the link? The
did
link.
you find the word that I sent?
Yes.
But you couldn't play the video?
Yes.
Oh, I will check now. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And some student didn't send the the link of the video. You send the link, but you didn't give me access. That's why yesterday I'm asking some student, yeah, but it's not finished yet. Okay. I have a problem in playing the video. Okay. So perhaps I will skip it to the next meeting, yeah, because I cannot play the video yet. And yes. Okay, so later if I need to communicate with you, especially for students who didn't give me access to the video, I probably will contact you in private using Edmodo, yeah. So perhaps you will get my message from Edmodo. So you need to give me access to your video, yeah, so I can grade you. So to conclude this meeting, we already have discussion about oral presentation. In the same time, we learn about reporting as well, because presenting and reporting is two things that really related. Yeah, when you are working, you are always face those stuff in every opportunities. And next week we will have presentation and discussion from group 3. Yeah, where is group 3? Yeah, who's group 3? Yeah, you need to prepare, yeah. You still have 1 week to prepare the presentation. I wish everyone need to present materials, yeah. For David, I think I'm going to give you another chance, yeah. For the last meeting, I guess you need to join group 5 to present the materials, because you cannot present anything today. We want to give you opportunity to present in the morning, but you late, and yes, the chance is gone. So David with group 5 will present the last topic. So group 5, you have another member here. David, you are listening?
Yes, sure, I'm getting you, ma'am.
Okay, you need to contact your friends, yeah, from group 5. All right, and then also please for participants, please prepare, yeah, because even though you are not presenter group, you need to read the materials first, because you can ask question, yeah. In the same time, you can answer the question for the next meeting. So yes, next week, and then the third week of this month, you will have presentation. The topic is up to you. I think that's all. Yeah, as usual.
Miss, I want to
Yeah.
add something.
Yeah.
So for our presentation at 15 or 16
Yeah, 15
September,
or 16.
Urutan sequence, ya,
The
urutan
the order of the presentation, you
Yes.
need to prepare every meeting, because I'm going to call you randomly. Yeah, because I'm going to call you in random. Yeah, so
Okay,
you need
thank
to
you.
prepare. Right. Yeah, any other question?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Ryan.
So in 15 and 16, we have a presentation, and what's the group 3 presentation?
Group 3 will present the materials on November 8th.
Oh, in
Next week.
schedule is 15, ma'am.
Yes, because we need to change the schedule, yeah, a little bit changing.
Okay, ma'am.
So group 3 will present earlier, yeah, earlier than the schedule. Is it fine?
I think no.
Oh yeah, I remember. Please don't make too much topic like group 1 and group 2. I think you cover too many materials. Don't make it too long. Yeah, just focus on what you want to explain, not too long. I guess yesterday Ilham's video is really long, really a long video, almost like class. Yeah. So I wish Ryan and group not other members from group D, you can make it more shorter shorter video. Like just focus on what part. You don't need to cover anything. No, just choose the points or something that you think it's essential, it's crucial for the discussion. Just choose. So you don't need to cover any those part too much, I think. Ryan. So I'm asking your cooperation from group T. You need to prepare the materials in short period of time, but don't cover too much And and Ryan, please prepare on November 8th. All right. So it seems like group 4 and group 5 you will have a different schedule, different than schedule, perhaps earlier. All right, Ryan and group 3, if you want to discuss with me later, you can stay. We can discuss in private. Any other question? Not yet. So perhaps we can take a screenshot first. Show yourself in front of camera. Show your face. So I can check it. Okay, smile in front of camera. I will count it 3, 2, 1. Cheers. Right. Good. Screenshot, okay. And as usual, if you want to have a discussion with me, please stay. But if no, thank you for coming to the class. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you. See you later. Thank you. See you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much,
Have a good day.
ma'am.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Thank you, man.
Yes. Ryan, you can stay. Ryan and group 3. You want to say something, please?
Tentang presentasi tanggal 15 sama 16 itu, Ma'am.
Oral presentation,
apakah,
individual.
Itu apakah buka sesi pertanyaan gitu atau enggak?
Yes, perhaps I'm going to give opportunity for classmate to ask if they want to ask around one question, only one question, because the time is too short, limited.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Della. And yes, the others?
Apakah enggak sorry man, can we stay on schedule or not for presentation?
I'm afraid we can't, because we have because I already got the schedule from Polytechnic. It seems like on the last week we need full 1 week for preparing the final and also discussing about discussing about the let me remember. Why I don't remember. We need to prepare the final and also interview. You need to attend psychotest and also interview for last chapter Jadi Ryan karena di minggu terakhir itu harus mungkin mulai dari minggu ke-15 itu udah harus praktek psikotes, kemudian ada praktik menggambar, kemudian praktik interview, serta persiapan untuk UAS. Jadi memang tidak harus maju 1 minggu. Semuanya harus maju begitu. Karena di minggu ke-17 itu sudah UAS Only one meeting for final exam. That's why we cannot stay in the schedule. Tapi Ryan, saya ingatkan, waktunya kayaknya juga masih oke ya, karena Anda juga sudah persiapan sejak awal. Saya sudah memberitahu Anda bahwa harus persiapan juga sedari awal. Kemudian silahkan pilih saja ya, topiknya nggak usah di-cover semuanya. Perhaps you already have the PPT. I believe you already have the PPT right now. And you need to eliminate some parts ya, because nggak usah terlalu panjang. Hanya yang Anda pilih saja. Anda berlima ya?
Iya, iya, ma'am.
Oke, yes. Mohon dibantu PPT-nya nggak usah nambah materi lagi, materi yang sudah ada saja itu yang udah di cover begitu. Karena kalau ada yang penting akan saya yang bawakan, gitu Ryan. Jadi kayaknya Anda minggu ini udah harus merekam ya. Kalau kesulitan merekam, mending pakai Zoom seperti ini aja. Salah satu jadi host, kemudian merekam langsung langsung dalam sehari Anda sudah selesai videonya. Tinggal masukkan YouTube. Nggak usah diedit-edit, it's fine. Mohon bantuannya ya, Ryan sama tim ya. Anda ketuanya ya?
Bukan memang.
Oh
Tapi,
iya.
bukan, tapi saya ngeordinasi gitu kan.
Oh ya, itu ketuanya berarti. Ryan, tolong dibantu, dimotivasi juga teman-temannya supaya nggak kagok gitu ya. Nggak apa-apa. Mohon bantuannya ya.
Ya, baik, ma'am. Terima kasih, ma'am.
Alright, and Ilham, question?
Ma'am, saya mau minta maaf ya, soalnya saya sudah ngorganisir grup saya kan, itu sudah saya bagi tugasnya untuk
Ya.
semuanya adil gitu loh. Tapi
Hmm.
entah kenapa itu David itu agak susah untuk komunikasinya dan selalu telat untuk ngasih jawaban ke saya.
Yes. Waktu merekam itu sebaiknya ya Ilham ya, langsung aja di Zoom seperti ini. Kayaknya dia memang kesulitan, entah device-nya nggak bisa atau anaknya yang nggak bisa, itu saya nggak paham. Tapi ya udah, si anak itu biar presentasi di minggu terakhir gitu.
Iya.
Ya, sometimes you need to be more patient ya, sabar menghadapi teman-temannya.
Iya.
Yes, any other question? Ryan semangat ya, Ryan dan teman-teman semangat karena Anda dapat tantangan khusus ini ya. Alright, that's all. Yeah, if you have more question, you can contact me in private, in WhatsApp or in group ya. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you,
I'm
ma'am.
ending this meeting.
Okay. Thank you,
Semangat
ma'am.
Ryan dan Ilham.